Yes. This is Igor Kafetz. Yes, welcome to this training call. Welcome to this workshop. I'm super pumped up because as we're doing this, guys, and I'm not joking, and it wasn't pre-planned. It's my birthday. Okay, as we're doing this webinar right now, I'm pumped because it's August 4th. It's my birthday. I've just turned 34 years old, or maybe should I say 34 years young. And, of course, a lot of people congratulate me and they always kind of remind me that, oh, it's so cool. You're so young and you're already like a millionaire and you have your life in front of you and all that good stuff. And, it is cool. And I really wish for the same thing to all of you. And while I can't turn back the clock, and I know many of you are older than me, I can help you become a millionaire, especially with a technique that actually made me a millionaire. Because today's training is going to be all about building a huge responsive email list for pennies on the dollar and monetizing these leads very, very quickly using affiliate marketing and doing it in a very, very cool way. In fact, I brought in a guest teacher who's going to be teaching you this technique. And it's more than just a technique, to be honest with you. It's actually a new way to generate traffic and a new software that you don't have access to, okay, that he's going to be demoing today, which allows you to build a huge list in any niche for any purpose for pennies on the dollar, literally for pennies on the dollar compared to what you would otherwise pay going out there and trying to buy traffic. So my guest today, his name is Bill McIntosh, and he's one of those guys that really doesn't come out into the spotlight. Like, you don't see him speak at events. You don't see him, writing books. You don't see him, go, quote unquote, Tony Robbins on people and kind of really just go out there and, build a big presence. You really don't see the guy at all. In fact, I've been in this industry for well over, I think now 15 years, and I've only met him last year. So at the same time, though, he's making ridiculous money. He's ridiculously smart, and he is one of the top list builders in the world. Again, this is saying a lot coming from me because, I've always considered myself to be pretty good at this stuff, but he is simply insane. He's like the Batman of list building, okay? And today, I brought him on specifically. Again, it's my birthday, so you kind of had to do it. I brought him on so he can show you how to build a huge responsive email list very quickly, very cheaply, and monetize it super quick using affiliate marketing so you can start making money really, 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 really fast. Okay? So today's training is really, really exciting for me personally. Again, it is my birthday, so everything's exciting today, but this guy, you gotta see what he's got. You have to check this out. You haven't seen this before, I promise you. What he's built here is truly different. And for me, again, this is so rare because I've seen it all. I'm sure you've seen it all too. I'm sure you've been kind of sick and tired of seeing the same crap over and over again. But this is super different. This is really, really cool. And I'm really, really pumped to get this guy on stage in front of you right now. So again, it is my birthday, so do me a favor, pay close attention here, right? Give him a great, response in the chat. When he's asking you to type something or to yell, to shout, to stand up and dance, you do this, keep the energy high, because you're going to find out here a really cool technique, a really cool piece of software. Now, we'll give you one caveat before I bring him on, and that is he's going to be showing you a traffic source that you've heard me talk about, and you've heard me talk about in a bad way. Because this is a traffic source I myself was never able to make work. This is one of the few things that I was never able to do online, and it's still that sort of thing that eats at me a lot. But his technique, his strategy, and his software work really, really well. And no matter what I said about this traffic source before, no matter what I said about this traffic technique before, okay, you have to check it out and you have to evaluate it carefully, okay? Because what he's got here is truly incredible, and I haven't seen this before. I truly haven't. That's why I brought him on. So, without further ado, Bill McIntosh, take it away.
Hey, thanks for that. So hello, everybody. This is going to be incredibly valuable for you if you would like to start a new business and generate some income and some substantial income online. And if you already have an existing business and you would love to get subscribers and leads for your business, like dirt cheap, but really high quality leads, you're going to love this. So that's what this is going to be all about. And I love this quote from C.S. Lewis. And it says, you can go back and change the beginning, or you can't, sorry. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. So I'm hoping with the information that I'm going to share with you here, I let you do exactly that. So if you're struggling to get the kind of results you'd like, or you feel like you should be getting bigger and better results than you are, I'm going to help you achieve that, and we're going to change the ending. All right, so this is all about a simple strategy. And as this rolls out, you'll understand why it's focused around this. And I've been doing a lot of surveying and asking questions of my subscribers and of my customers. And, there's two things that they're really interested in. One is building a real business online, one that actually stands the test of time and makes profit. But the other thing that comes up over and over and over again, and we're going to talk about on this presentation, is how do you have a simple way to generate income online? And so I'm going to show you something that's a new piece of software and a technique that nobody is using. It's really shocking to me that there is this technique that is just wide open, no competition, nobody's using it, and I don't understand why, because it's incredibly profitable. So I'm going to show you this, and you'll have an edge over everyone else who it's like nobody realizes that this huge gold mine is sitting there waiting to be tapped. So I'm going to show you an all new, very fast strategy that helps you build a business and generate revenue. And you can do it without a lot of the usual headaches. You're going to learn how to quickly build a list on demand, literally as big as you want, with a very little known tactic. Nobody's talking about this. And in fact, I started to look around to see what kind of training exists on this. And what I'm going to show you, nobody's talking about it. So this will be cutting edge information for you. And there is some technology that I have created that can help you do this and automate the whole darn thing. So shall we get to it? Are you ready? Now, let me just get the chat window up in my browser real quick. Now, let's get to it, because it does indeed look like you are ready. And let's do that. All right, good. So as usual on my broadcasts, I love to give away prizes and cool stuff. And this is no exception. So it pays to pay attention. And we're going to be doing some giveaways. One of them we're going to do live here on while we're on mic and on camera. And we're giving away some cash. And if you would like to qualify to win cash, like who wants $100? Want $100? Who doesn't want $100 in free money? It's a nice, take your significant other out for a nice dinner, or who knows, maybe it'll help pay a bill, whatever. Who doesn't want $100? Well, all you have to do to get $100 is pay attention and interact with us here in the chat. And towards the end of the broadcast, I will give out $100 instant cash prize to one lucky viewer. Could be you. And stick around all the way to the end, and I'll give you a chance to qualify to win an iPad. We're going to be giving away another iPad just around the corner. We give them out all the time. The next giveaway is coming up around the corner, and I'll give you a way to enter that drawing as well. So is that cool? Is that enough bribes for you to hang out with me here for just a little bit? Now, before I continue, I have to say this. The lawyers make me do this. But we're going to be sharing results with you on this presentation. So I'm going to show you screenshots. I'm going to give you examples of my earnings and some of my company's earnings. And then also possibly some of my students and other examples of results. Now I want you to realize that these results that I share with you are extraordinary. And that's because I want to share with you what's possible. I want to show you what you can do and what's achievable when you implement these strategies. But that is not any kind of guarantee that you're going to make the exact same amount of money, right? That's a no-brainer. Everybody kind of knows that, but got to say it. Your results are your results, and they'll rest on your shoulders, and your shoulders alone, and what you do with the information I'm about to share with you. And this is not about get rich quick with little or no effort. This is not a magic button where you think money's going to rain from the ceiling. Nothing like that at all. These are tried and true business strategies that when you use them, you can quickly produce profit, though. You'll see how that all works as we go along. So cool. Understand that? Everybody agree? Good. That being said, here's an example of some of the results I've been able to do myself using the strategies I'm going to be sharing with you. Here is one PayPal account, $927,129 in results, to be more specific. Here is from a merchant account, $1.8 million. Here is yet another PayPal account, another 1.151665. So almost $1.2 million. So these are the kind of results that I've been able to achieve. And again, these are my results. What I do is extraordinary, but I want to show you what's possible and what you could do using these same kind of results. Now, the surprising thing is some of my students have actually gone out, taken the information that I have taught them and taken the tools that I've given them access to, and they go out and they beat my results. How awesome is that? Actually, I'm not even jealous at all. I'm happy. I think that is the coolest thing ever. That's why I do what I do. And by the way, hi, I'm the guy who's going to be doing most of the talking on this presentation. I'm Bill McIntosh. So I've been an internet entrepreneur for over 20 years now, long time. I've been here since basically the birth of building internet businesses online. I've seen it all, done it all. I've been part of just about every possible business model and traffic generation strategy. And I've been able to build multiple multi-million-dollar businesses over that time span. And it's been a really cool ride. And it's given me an interesting perspective. And some time ago, I decided that I'd like to take what my success in, I've been a bunch of different niche markets that I've done over the years, anything from software to personal finance, to helping people get jobs, and a whole lot of different markets. And I've been able to do over $60 million in revenue myself. And so I thought, how cool would it be if I could take what I knew and what I've learned over the years and share it with others to help them have a similar kind of success. And so that's why I got involved with Job Crusher and doing the kind of training like I'm doing here tonight. And so that's my background. And I'm not going to bore you with a big, long rags to riches story and show off mansions and Lamborghinis or stuff like that. That's all silliness. So instead, I just wanted to give you a little background on me so you understand kind of why what I have to say is valuable and why when I share a marketing strategy, why it's something that you should pay attention to. So this webinar is for two types of people. Which describes you? One, people who want to generate quality leads or build a list for their existing business, but they want to do it inexpensively. They don't want to go out and buy expensive leads. I've done that. I've actually hired lead generation companies, and I've spent $25 to $50 per lead to have them send me leads, and they're just junk. So instead, how would you like to do it yourself, but do it like dirt cheap and still have good quality real leads? Be pretty darn cool, right? Or some of you may not have an existing business or you want to start a new one. So how about I show you how to use the strategy tonight where you can create a new internet business, take control over your destiny, and generate your own income, and actually have literally an income generating machine at the tip of your fingers that you can activate and make profit whenever you want. And you can do all that without all the hassles and the complicated stuff that you usually have to do to build a business. It's ridiculously easy, which you'll see. Which of those best describes you? Are you an existing business owner or you want to start a new business? And let me pop the chat open here. Let me look at the chat real quick and see what you all are saying. Okay. Wow, that chat is busy. There's a lot of people here. Okay. Good. Some of you are a mix of 1 and 2. Actually, quite a few of you have said that you're a blend of 1 and 2. And a lot of 2s, a few 1s. Good deal. Well, this is going to be super, super valuable to you for both of you, whether you're a 1 or a 2 or a both, either way. Now, I am a big fan of something. One is building lists, which you can kind of tell that's what this is about, right? Building subscriber lists and building list of leads. But another thing I'm a huge fan of, especially for new business owners, is affiliate marketing. Are you familiar with affiliate marketing? Give me a big yes or a no in that chat and let me know if you're familiar with it. Basically, it's really simple. It's you go out and you get a link that companies will give you. And if somebody clicks on your link and buys their product, you get a commission. How cool is that? You get to basically make money without actually having to build a product, right? Without having to do customer service and all that stuff. And that's the big appeal to affiliate marketing. And there's a lot of people teaching this stuff. And they're kind of teaching you how to do it, and I'll call it in the old school way, right? So there's like a tried and true way on how people have done affiliate marketing for, the past 20 years, basically. And I'd like to show you a different way, something that's not like anything else you've been shown before. Now, the people love affiliate marketing is they realize that it's much easier than building a traditional business. You don't have customer service. You don't have to create products or any of that stuff. All you got to do is find companies that'll give you an affiliate link. You promote it. And when people buy their stuff, you get paid commission. It's simple. So no product creation. You don't have to deal with customers. And some people love dealing with customers, but other people really don't like it. So if you don't want to deal with customers and all the stuff that goes with support, affiliate marketing is awesome. So you just promote stuff and cash your check, right? Sounds pretty cool. But what they don't tell you is that there's a little more to it, because it's hard to get traffic. How many of you have tried to get internet traffic to a website and struggled, right? It ends up being too expensive, or it just doesn't work, or you get traffic and nobody buys. Like, it's not as simple as, they can make it seem. And it can be expensive, as I said. And then on top of that, you don't really know what to promote. So, okay, great. Let's do affiliate marketing. Big question number one is, well, then what do you promote? What can you get an affiliate link for that actually works, where people will really, truly actually buy it? And then one of the things that everyone does is they'll get an affiliate link and then they promote it and they send traffic to the affiliate, the company they're promoting, and they're sending their traffic away to someone else. And once that click goes through your affiliate link, it's gone forever. And so they either buy or they don't, and that's it. End of story. No more chance to make money off of that click. One click, and then hopefully that user buys. And if they don't, you're out of luck. And it's really hard. So let's say you get through the trouble of setting up a website, and you're attracting an audience through whether you're using Facebook marketing or Google search or blogging or whatever you're using. You attract an audience, and then trying to figure out what they actually will buy so you can make some commissions can be tough, right? Who here has tried affiliate marketing and struggled with it? I'm super curious. So the appeal of it is amazing, and there is actually a lot of good things about it. But here are some of the challenges, and I'm going to show you how we can overcome every one of these challenges like that. All right, let me pop open the chat and see what you guys said. Who has tried and struggled with affiliate marketing? Yep, okay, good. A lot of me's. Some of you are saying you're struggling right this very moment, okay? Some of you haven't tried affiliate marketing yet. That's okay. Okay, good. David says, me, myself, and also I. All right. Deborah says me. Lynette says that she hasn't. John is struggling now. Robbie has struggled. Naresh says he is struggling currently. Charlie says me. Catherine says me. Bruce says me. Steven says me. Shelly says, yes, I have struggled. Okay, lots of answers. Okay, good. Thank you for answering that. Now, let's switch gears for a second. This is a quiz for you. What do you think makes more money? Old school affiliate marketing, where you buy traffic and you send them to an offer to get your commission, right? You send them straight to an offer to make a sale, right? Whether you're selling your own thing or you're selling someone else's to get commission, you just You buy the traffic, they click your link and they go straight to your affiliate. And then hopefully you get the sale. So do you think that way makes you more money? Or you buy the traffic, you get them to subscribe first before you then send them to your affiliate offer. Now they're a subscriber on your mailing list where you can continue to promote to them. This is sort of a no-duh question, right? Which one do you think will make you more money in the long term? What do you think? This is sort of a trick question, but let's see what you say. Okay, good. I am glad that you agree with me. All right. It's overwhelmingly the second one. And you would be absolutely 100% correct if that was your choice. Good. All right. So building a list, having a big responsive list where you can send emails, get clicks, make commission, or sell your products is a no-brainer. Any existing business that wants consistent and predictable income should be actively building and running a mailing list, period. And if you have an existing business and you're not doing this, you are leaving so much money on the table, it is ridiculous. My lists are responsible for more than 50% of all of my income. And you heard me, I've done over $60 million in revenue over the years. My list is responsible for more than half of that revenue. Think about that. So if you're not, number one, building a list, and number two, using it, you're really, really missing out on a lot of revenue. And if you want to start a brand new business and you want to make money online with affiliate marketing, this is also a no-brainer because now you can make money with affiliate offers. You still can have all the plus points, the good points of, don't know customer service. You don't have to make products, but you also now can build a long-term business because now you can build a list that you can promote to anytime you want, over and over and over again. And there's a lot of reasons why this is super valuable, which I'll be going over. So now the typical sales process looks a bit something like this. You do something to get traffic. Maybe it's an ad, maybe you're promoting in Facebook, whatever it is, you're trying to get a click. And you send it to a sales page, right? The affiliate offer, or maybe it's your product, but you send that click straight to the sales page and hope that the customer, I'm crossing my fingers over here. You cross your fingers and hope that they click add to cart and that they buy. And if they don't, they're gone forever. But smart entrepreneurs know that you capture way more value when you build a list. You can now send multiple sales messages and have more chances to get the sale. So let's say we're promoting a brand new product. Let's say we're promoting kitty litter, just to make something up silly, right? So say we're promoting some big company's kitty litter offer, and we have a list of like cat owners who love their cats, and we're promoting this cat litter offer. And if I send one click to that offer, some of them will buy, most of them won't. Over 90% of them will not buy. But now, if I can follow up and talk about the benefits of the kitty litter, why it's special, why maybe it's hypoallergenic, why it is good for odor control, why the cats love it, it's a magical cat litter. And if I can keep following up and continue to tell them and educate them 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 times through email, do you think I will get more buyers? Absolutely. In fact, the stats show that people generally need to see an offer about 3 times before they'll even consider buying it. So if you send one click to a sales page and you're done, you have a far lesser chance to make that sale. But now with an email list, you follow up over and over and over again. And as soon as you start doing those 3 to 7 times of follow-up, you will get far more sales. And now, when that's over, let's say I'm done promoting the kitty litter, right? I've sent my prospect maybe 5 emails about the kitty litter offer. And now they're still on my list. I can continue marketing them more and more offers forever. I have subscribers on my list that have been on my list for over 10 years. And it helps you to build a consistent, dependable income source. I cannot tell you how many people I've seen go into affiliate marketing and they have a home run. They find a great offer. They start driving traffic. They're making sales. They got commission coming in. Everything is awesome. Maybe they go out and buy a new car and get a big car payment for their new Lamborghini. And then, boom, it just dries up overnight. And they can't even pay the car bill on their Lambo anymore, right? I've seen it happen over and over and over again. So many dreams crushed because of that. But now when you're building a list, that'll never happen to you, because now you actually can continue marketing to that list and keep making money over and over and over again. So this is a far better, but not perfect, traffic and sales process. You get the traffic, you collect a lead, right? That's an old school, what they call a squeeze page, right? Where they squeeze your email out of you. And then you send them to the sales offer. This is much better, but it's not perfect. And I'm going to show you how the modern way of building lists with a brand new cutting edge strategy is even far superior to this. So building a list and generating leads is harder than they tell you as well. Because first, it can be expensive. And as I said earlier, I've spent up to $25 a lead to try to get leads. And a lot of times people will actually lose money building a list on the front end, right? So they'll spend money getting traffic to build a list, and they actually lose money right away. So they may spend, $2 to $5 to get a subscriber, but then they're not making $2 to $5 like immediately. But over time, they make far more than that. So they're willing to lose money on the front end so that they can keep marketing to their list over and over again. And they know that by the time the first month is over, they'll make far more profit. They might lose money on day 1, 2, and 3, but then as they keep promoting more and more stuff, they're making more and more and more money, and they become profitable. Also, with the old school method, you have to set up squeeze pages. And then you have to deal with a funnel builder, and you have to deal with a page builder and setting up a website and knowing what to say and all this stuff that actually, is kind of troublesome. And I see a lot of people will just try to take templates and just copy them. And that doesn't work either. So it's hard to get good leads. There are lots of places you can go out and buy leads from, and they're often fake. So there's a whole marketplace of people that buy and sell leads. It is so hard to get good, true leads and avoid some of the junk with bots and fake leads. And then this is perhaps the biggest challenge, which I'm going to solve for you, by the way, a little later. And that is getting your marketing emails to actually land in the inbox is harder than they tell you that it is, right? I actually every day spend time on this. And it can be really, really challenging to just make it into the inbox when you're sending regular, consistent marketing emails. The big email service providers like Gmail with Google, whether it's Yahoo or Microsoft with Outlook, they're all blocking and filtering, and they're trying to keep us marketers out of the inbox. And it's a constant battle. I'm going to show you how to win that battle. But if you don't know how to do that, it's a big challenge. It can be very hard to make money with a list. So if you've ever tried email marketing and you can't figure out why people aren't clicking, why people aren't buying, why they're not opening, you're running into this stuff. So let me show you a traffic and sales process that actually leads to profit. Looks like this. So first up, what you see over here on the left is something called a Facebook lead ad. Who here has ever run a Facebook lead ad? Tell me in the chat. Now, it can be really challenging. There's some technical setup. It can be kind of confusing. It's sort of rough to do this with Facebook. But it's a special kind of an ad that actually the user never leaves Facebook. So Facebook will show the user an ad, and when they click it, it actually lets them fill out a form to become your lead and your subscriber right inside Facebook without them ever leaving. Now, it's amazing to me that more people aren't using this, but this is a gold mine, especially if you can overcome all the technical challenges and the setup problems that can come with this, which I can do this for you. I actually have an automated system that'll help you set these up. So it's simple. You get them to fill out one of these lead forms on Facebook, which I'll show you how in a minute. And then you ask them, what do you want to buy? and then they tell you, and then you sell it to them. Simple. Done. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. You get them to fill out a lead form. You don't even need it on your website. You don't need a squeeze page. You don't need a landing page. You don't need any of that stuff. You just have it inside Facebook using our technology. You get them to sign up, ask them what they want to buy, and then you sell it to them. Done. So if they ask you, if they tell you that they want to buy kitty litter, well, you sell them kitty litter. If they tell you they want to buy a manual on how to train their cat, well, you send them a manual on how to train their cat, or they want to learn how to toilet train their cat, sell them somebody who has a course about how to toilet train your cat. Okay. So it becomes much simpler. You let the audience tell you what they want to buy, and then you sell it to them. Now, this comes from the Fortune 500 because huge corporations, they don't launch anything without extensively surveying and asking the marketplace what they want. They'll ask them for not just what the product is, but what colors, what packaging, pretty much every aspect of product development. They do it based on surveys by actually asking people. So now you get to do that using our technology. You can quickly ask them what they want to buy and sell it to them. And you don't need any of the complicated survey stuff. It's quite simple. You just directly ask them. There's no magic to it. There's no special like voodoo to do here. You simply ask them. You ask them about their problems. You ask them about their goals. You ask them about what products they're interested in, and they will tell you, and then you sell it to them. That simple. And so in the past, if you've ever run into a situation where you've promoted something, whether it's your own product or whether it's a product from somebody else as an affiliate, and nobody bought it, this might explain why. Maybe they didn't want it. If you had to try to like twist their arm and convince them that they need to buy it, that's a much harder sale than if they've already told you, hey, I want this. And you go, okay, cool. Well, let me show you where you can get it. Done. Sale made. So we ask them what they want. We survey them with the tools I'm going to show you in a minute. And you can even ask them through email. And then we have these are automated. We use our software that I'm going to show you in a bit. And it will actually automate the process of doing those special lead ads inside Facebook, which, by the way, I need to look back in the chat here to see. Let's see. Good deal. Okay, good. I'm just looking back in the chat here. All right, cool. So now we get people to fill out our lead forms on Facebook. We build a list. We ask them questions, and that's the simplicity of it. And this is what it looks like. So this is actually a lead ad inside Facebook. This is actually an ad that I'm running. So it's as simple as that. So right, they click, it opens up right inside Facebook. The information is actually pre-filled out. Facebook pre-fills out their best contact information for them. And then you'll notice that I'm asking them a question, right? So when they click, it asks them, what's the most frustrating thing about your dog? And they answer, and then I sell them a solution to that. Simple. Now, so this is how we're doing it. And it's the way that we create our lead ads and how we get them into our mailing list and how we ask them these very special questions is the magic on how we make this so profitable. And this results in hundreds of leads every single day. And you can dial this up to thousands, to tens of thousands, and even more leads every single day. And here's some example of some results, right? Actually, this is some of the ads that I just showed you, that demo ad I just showed you. This is out of this batch, right out of the Facebook account. And you'll notice there's a lot of data on here. So let me show you. Here is the number of leads that we generated is in this column right here. And then if you look over here, it tells you how much. There's our best one here is 22 cents. 22 cents a lead. So for 22 cents, they're on my subscriber list and I get to send them to any affiliate offer I want. Now they're subscribed to my list. Automatically, the software magically does it. And now I can email them over and over and over forever. Do you think I will make more than 22 cents from that lead? It's a no-brainer. Yeah, absolutely I will. And you can see here that we're just spending $8 a day on these campaigns to make this work. And this is a fresh screenshot. I just pulled it out with some active ads that are running right now to give you examples. And then you can see here, this is another clue I wanted to show you over here. This is in Facebook. They have something called the quality ranking, your engagement ranking, and your conversion rate ranking. Look at that, above average on every single column, right? Except this one ad, which just doesn't have enough, hasn't run long enough to get a score. But every other one is marked above average. So why is that? That's because Facebook loves these things, because the user never leaves Facebook. So Facebook has a built-in incentive to help you get leads, because if they have to show that ad to some other Facebook advertiser, they're going to have to get a click that leaves Facebook. But with these ads, the user doesn't leave Facebook and they become your lead right away. So Facebook loves this, as you can see. Here's some more examples. Here's more. This is a whole different niche market here. So this one here is in the pets market. This one here is in the survival market. Here's some other leads here. So you can see leads for 22, 23, 26 cents are super common for us. Here's one where we're getting subscribers for 18 cents a piece in this ad. You think I can make profit at 18 cents a subscriber? And I have a live, real human right there telling me, not for that 18 cents, I get their name, their email address, and I get to ask them that question of what they need and want. What do they want to buy? They tell me, and then I sell it to them. And I get all of that for 18 cents. Now, what do I do with these once I built a list? Here are some examples. Like, here's a promotion we did, and in 7 days made $27,840.06. In 7 days flat, 100% from a email. That's all of that revenue came from a single email campaign over 7 days. The trick is consistent follow-up. When you follow up consistently and you over and over again continue to market, you even sell the same product just over and over again to that same list, that same subscribers, and they'll buy over and over, because it takes 3 contact points at a minimum to make a sale consistently. So when you send people through your subscriber list and do it this way, you make a lot of extra money. But the twist is all in the follow-up. What do you say? How do you write these emails? Exactly how do you do this follow-up sequence? There's a very specific way that we do it, and I'm going to show you that in a couple of minutes. So now, this is what we do. We run our special Facebook lead ad. Then we ask them, what do they want to buy? And then we send them there and sell it to them. And then we do it again. We just send an email. We ask the list again, what else do you want to buy? And then we send them there and sell it to them. And then we do it again, and we do it again, and we do it again. And I've been doing this for years, making millions of revenue by doing this exact process. It looks like this. You just go out and find a big audience. So what niche do you want to be in? What kind of people do you want to market to? You survey them, and then you sell them what they told you they want. It's simple. Now, the secret to all of this and why there are not more people doing this is because it's hard to set this all up manually. When you have to manually configure all of this, if you're not a technical wizard and you don't know how to do this, it can be really challenging. So I automated it, is how I did it. So we've automated these steps to ensure that profit comes in. Here's an example. Like, this is how complicated it is. You see this form right here? So the form has how many drop downs? 5 drop down fields and a submit button. If you can fill this out on my website, you can make a lead ad. And the system will automatically create the lead ad. You don't even have to touch Facebook. You don't have to go to Facebook. You don't have to even look at your ads account. You simply log in, you fill out these 5 little fields, you hit a button, it makes your ads for you. It connects it to your autoresponder or your email software. And in fact, I can give you an email software, which you'll hear about in a little bit. And then it starts to build your list for you automatically, hands-free. You don't have to do anything except fill this out, click a button, and it will make the ads for you. And then if you use my mailing software, which I can give you, it's super easy to send an email. This is the editor right here. You just open it up, you type out your email, and you hit a button. And it can send the email at any time. So if you want to send them an email and promote something, it's this simple. So if you can write an email on your phone or on your computer, you can actually send a marketing message. It's no more difficult. But there aren't very many people that I've met over the years that actually enjoy writing sales and promotional emails. In fact, it seems to be the biggest stumbling block for people who try to do email marketing. They just don't know what to say or how to craft the email and what to do with it. But occasionally I find someone who actually likes writing promo emails. How about you? Do you enjoy trying to come up with that? What do you like the concept of trying to write a promo email and figure out what to say? Does that sound cool to you? Would you like to do that? Okay, so Simon says he sucks at it. Steve says nope. Paul says hell no. I'm not. Carlton, meaning John Carlton, a famous copywriter. Bruce says no. Charlie says no. Dan says no. Robbie says no. Neil says not me. Tarja. I don't know if I ever mispronounced your name, but I'm sorry. Well, okay, getting a lot of response here. I can't keep up with all this. Jay says meh. Geraldine says, let's see, that's Facebook. Let's see. Anyway, lots and lots of no's. I can't keep up. They're moving so fast on the chat window. Okay, good. And so it sounds like for most of you, this would be a big stumbling block. And I actually know a couple of people, a couple of friends of mine actually, that went through all the trouble to build a mailing list, and they never mailed them. They never mailed them. So they built these lists. They spent money and time and energy, and maybe they made a little bit of profit while they were building the list. And then the list just sat there because they couldn't figure out what to say. Just the process of logging in and typing up an email and hitting send was kind of daunting to them. So they wasted it, and the email lists went cold and dead. Well, the good news, you might have suspected this, but I've got a solution for you. So I'm going to tell you about it shortly, where you don't have to think about it. You don't know what to say? No problem. I can do it for you. But before we get to there, there's another thing I want to show you about why building a list is vital. When you have a big responsive list and you understand their needs and their wants, which you, using my technique and using my software, you will absolutely know what they need and want. This is the kind of stuff that happens. There's a campaign right there. This is an affiliate campaign. I promoted somebody else's product. 3 emails made $35,762 with 3 emails. Here's another promo. Another affiliate promotion. I promoted somebody else's product. 82 sales of almost a $1,500 product in 7 days flat. Pretty cool, right? Pretty impressive. And it was this simple. It looks like this. You build your list, you ask questions to find out what they need and want, and then you promote offers that help them with the things they need and want. You ask them what they want to buy, and you sell it to them. And then you get money. And once you start getting money, you scale. So you build the list bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you're doing promotions like this. So the potential here is huge. And with some of the tools that I have lined up for you, it is easy to set up and you can get fast results. So who would like to start doing a business like this? Would you love to build a list this easy where you don't have to set up complicated squeeze pages? You don't have to go through crazy complicated email marketing software setup and learn how to use it. You don't have to go through learning how to write the emails and all of that stuff. And Facebook will generate your leads for you. Who would like to do that? Let me pull the chat open and see. I just want to check, make sure who's got a pulse here. All right. Yeah, actually, Ruben sums it up when saying who wouldn't, right? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, give me a big heck yeah in that chat if this sounds exciting to you, because it is to me. This is a big part of what I do across all of my businesses is what I'm showing you here. You build a big responsive list, you learn what they want to buy, and you sell it to them. And everything else is overcomplicating it. It doesn't need to be more complex than this. So at this point, you've got two options. You can go it alone and do it yourself. That is possible. You can actually set this up manually, and you can figure out how to write the emails yourself, and you can go figure out what software and stuff that you have to go get, and you're gonna have to go buy that stuff anyway. It'll take time, effort, trial and error, so you'll probably spend money and time, making mistakes here or there, and you'll eventually get it right. Now, it took me about 2 years to figure this out, but by the way, but eventually you'll get it right if you go the trial and error route, or you just use the setup that I've already perfected and I'm willing to give you access to. So it'll take care of everything for you, and it automates much of it. So you can start making money quickly with the automation. Now, this is something that I have had privately for a long time. I've only been using it myself and with a small number of private clients and students. And it's been, basically kind of my little secret for a while. And now it's perfected, it's proven, and I would like to offer you a chance to take part in it and to get access to it. It's your turn to have amazing success like so many others. Again, 3 emails to 35 grand, 82 sales of a $1,500 product in 7 days, $27,000, more than 27 in commission in 7 days, $927,000 generated with email. This is exclusively with email marketing. And I want you to be the next success story. I've removed the barriers to entry. There is no more complicated technical hurdles for you. There is no more additional costs. There's no more training, no more tools, no more anything that you need to buy. Everything you need is included in what I'm about to offer you. You do not need to create a product. You do not need to invest in inventory. You do not need to do customer service. You simply need to follow the system, and you can create an incredible revenue stream. Now, it's perfectly possible to make $100,000 a year, a 6-figure income with just a single campaign. And again, it looks like this. You build your list, you ask them what they want to buy, you promote that thing and you sell it to them, and you cash your checks. And then you scale and you get bigger and bigger and bigger until you're getting some of the results like I've been showing you. Now, the good news, not only do I have the software, I've got the email marketing software, so you don't need an autoresponder. I've got everything you need to connect up with Facebook lead ads and have Facebook generate your leads for you, all automatically, already included. But what's missing? Well, including the training step-by-step of what you need to do, the hands-on support, and even some done-for-you services, which you'll see in a second. This is A to Z. Nothing is left out. There is no extra secret hidden upsell somewhere. There is nothing else you have to buy. Everything is included for you to build a business with this program. It's called Leads to Profit. So the elements of Leads to Profit, first, you'll actually have 8 weeks of training with us. You're going to get sessions where you get to look over my shoulder and see exactly what you need to do to make this work. You get all the blueprints you need so you can build a highly lucrative business following my blueprints in record time. You get all the special strategies, all the little inside little tricks and tips and things that I've learned over the years and how to make this work, I will pass on and share with you. You have a list of milestones and checkpoints, so you'll know exactly step by step what are the things that you need to accomplish to move on the path to success and start making lots of profit quickly. This is a $3,997 value. Plus, with my copy and profit templates, you never have to wonder what to write in your emails ever again. We will give you the templates. You just fill in the blanks, copy and paste, done. Your email writing is solved. So if you're one of the people who, that's a challenge, that's something that you're not comfortable with doing, no problem. I'll just hand you the templates. Use the templates and you're off. Now, these are not like garbage templates that, like I hired somebody, some outsourcer to write them for me. These templates were written by a copywriter who is responsible for selling $30 million in sales online himself. I hired him and paid him to write these templates for me, and I'm going to give them to you when you join me in this program. All you got to do is fill in the blanks, and you can actually increase your income just by using the templates. You're going to get the live case study. I will show you an example of one of these campaigns that we set up from start to finish. You'll watch step by step. You'll see where it went wrong, where it went right, and you can learn from that. And actually, a lot of people learn visually, they say, right? So when you actually get to see someone else doing it, it helps you figure it out much quickly, or much more quickly. Fix my grammar there. And then we get the private mastermind. So after you've gone through this and after you've got everything set up and rolling, you'll continue to have access to us. We will mastermind with you twice a month, forever, for as long as you stay a member with us. We'll continue to mastermind with you, continue to share the secrets of what's working and what's not working, and help you continue on to make more and more and more profit. And access to these masterminds are worth over $24.97. Plus, you're going to get coaching and support from me and my team. And my clients, by the way, my consulting clients, the businesses that hire me to come in and kind of renovate their marketing funnels, they pay me a $25,000 retainer and up to get started and dive into their businesses and help them. So you can hire me as a consultant, by the way. If you'd like me to go in and consult in your business, you can reach out and arrange that. But it starts at $25,000 and goes up from there. But because you're in this program, you're actually going to be able to get my personal help in your business. We'll be joining in these live sessions, and you'll be able to ask me questions, be able to get me to critique your business, look at your emails, look at your lead forms and everything you're doing, the offers you're promoting, and get my personal attention to take a look and help you move forward. And again, the only other clients that get that are those that pay for our high-level consulting. So here's a recap of the process and your initial income goals. So first, I'm going to help you figure out what niche market you want to go into. More on that in a minute. So if you're not sure what kind of stuff you want to promote, I'm going to help you figure that out. You have a 3-page website that we're going to build for you. We're going to need a little bit of help from you, but we're going to build it. And it's just 3 pages. It's all you need. You don't need anything more complicated than that. You just need to prove that you have an actual web presence so that you look like a legit real business. It takes 3 pages. We'll set it up. We'll host it. We'll take care of everything. Then you generate leads. My goal is to see you getting thousands of subscribers and leads your very first month. And that is completely doable. We can easily get you thousands of subscribers your first month. You'll build your list. You'll start to run your email campaigns using our templates. You start to generate profit. And my goal, I personally would like to see you quickly get to making $275 a day. And that's what cracks that 6-figure a year income mark. So I want to see you get to 6 figures in revenue fast. And that's my entire goal behind the project, is to get you there as quickly as I can. So again, it's this simple. Build a list, ask questions, promote offers, sell them what they tell you they want, and get paid. And then you can scale. As soon as you do this, it's like a lock. It's like putting a key in a lock, and then click, it unlocks scaling. The minute you get this right, scaling happens immediately. You now just start growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is how I've started, with small budgets. And I had a business I started with a really small budget and built it up into a business that was making hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. As an example, starting with a tiny little budget. And it was because I took all my profit and rolled it back into building more subscribers. Took all my profit, rolled it back into more subscribers, and it grew and grew and grew. This can work in any market. Now, there might be some exceptions, right? So if you're in the adult entertainment marketplace, right, or you're selling mind-altering substances online or something, maybe it might not work for that. But almost everything else, this works in. So a lot of people get confused about, well, what niche market should I go into? And I'm going to help you with that, as you'll see in a minute. So remember, this is the exact same system that I'm using My clients have been using it. Some of my test students have used it, and millions of dollars have been generated using these strategies. And now it's your turn. Everything is in place in order for you to start doing this immediately. But there are limitations. This is important. Listen carefully. First, this is not available to buy publicly. So this is something that's a private offer. I'm not making this available elsewhere. You won't be able to come back and get it. I only offer it to a very limited number of private sessions like this one. In fact, I'm actually have a hard limit on the number of coaching students I'm going to be taking on, as you'll see in a minute. Second, you're going to get, well, I said two, but as I was crafting this webinar presentation, I got a little carried away, and I actually put several extra bonuses in here, as you'll see in a minute. I got really excited as I was making this presentation and putting this offer together. And so I threw in a bunch of extra stuff that I probably shouldn't have, but I'm throwing it in for free. That's only if you act quickly, okay? Got to act fast. It's a fast mover bonus. If you don't jump in now, you will not be able to get these bonuses. And on top of that, what if my team and I could actually do some of the work for you? So if you run into a difficult spot where you're struggling, what if you could just say, hey, do it for me, and we would do it? What if you could work directly with my team and I, and we could implement some of these tactics and software tools together, plus we help you make profit, guaranteed. So that's not a typo. That's absolutely what I'm doing here in just a moment. It is guaranteed that you make profit. So we can set up your first campaign where you can discover what your clients need and want, and ask them the question of what do they want to buy. We can help you, and we can set that up for you. So here's what's going to happen when we start working together. First, we're going to meet. I'm going to show you everything you need to know in order to profit from this. I'm going to give you special access to the needs discovery tool. So it's the lead ad suite that you're going to get access to. I'm going to help you easily build your list and create your audience so you know who you're selling to and what they want to buy. Then I'm going to give you step-by-step guides and checklists on what to do and how to manage it. And we can even set a lot of this stuff up for you. So we'll help you decide. If you're not sure what niche market to go into, you don't know if you want to sell stuff to cat owners or dog owners or mouse owners or survivalists or grandmothers who like to knit, whatever market you want to go into, I will help you figure out who your audience should be and help you figure out your domain name and what niche to go into, right? This is easy, and we're going to help you through it. I'm going to show you how, and there's an easy way to get started confidently. You'll know you're making all the right choices. Each step by step, you'll have confidence and know you're doing the right thing one step at a time. So the need surveys, where you ask them what they want to buy, it's automated. We'll help you create your first needs discovery campaign, and we can set you up to immediately learn what your list needs and wants so you can sell it to them and make profit. And this will automatically build you a list. Your audience is built and created as you learn what to sell them, and it happens all automatically. And then you profit from your research. So the tool is going to help you gather this information. You'll discover what they need and want. You'll find the perfect product to sell to them, and then you sell it to them. And then you repeat that. You just do this over and over and over again and make profit. So fast movers are going to get a few bonuses. First, we're going to have a done-for-you need finder campaign where we will set up that first one for you. We can do your Facebook ads for you, your first Facebook ad campaign. We can do it for you if you're at all concerned about that. The tool makes it drop dead easy. You actually don't even have to touch Facebook. You don't have to know anything about Facebook ads. Everything happens inside the tool, the software suite, and we create the ads for you. So fast mover bonus number 2, unlimited site building and hosting. So a lot of you need hosting. You're going to need at least one website with 3 web pages on it. So we'll build and host that. Plus, I'm going to upgrade your account where you get unlimited site building and hosting. So if you want to move some of your other sites over, or you want to create more websites for whatever reason you need them, you have unlimited site building. It's an upgrade, instant upgrade that you'll get when you join us today. Plus, I'm giving you an autoresponder, an email marketing suite. So you actually have everything you need to send and market and get your subscribers clicking on your emails. So you don't need to go buy any additional services. So things like GetResponse or Aweber or all of those other email marketing tools, you don't need them. I'm going to give you one, and it's actually a really, really powerful one. It's an email marketing platform that is highly likely to get you into your customers' inboxes. So unlike GetResponse or Aweber, it can be really challenging to get in the inbox. And with the special tools that I'm going to give you, you can inbox more than twice as often. So you're also getting the Leads Ads software suite and setup services included. That's a $2,500 value. So those are 3 fast mover bonuses that you're going to get, and there's more bonuses on top of that. So using Leads to Profit, you're going to build a highly responsive list. You're going to quickly begin earning revenue. You're going to build a business that you fully understand. It's simple. You generate leads, you ask them what they want, and you sell it to them. Simple. You build a business that you actually like doing. It can create a profit center that you can be proud of. And you're going to get lifetime access to the training. That's a $47.88 value. Done for you campaign creation and setup. That's a $2,500 value. Live coaching and training, a $5,000 value. Done for you Facebook ads, a $2,500 value. One-on-one coaching and consulting, a $5,000 value. Website setup and hosting, a $3,600 value. Page builder and funnel builder included, by the way. So if you have a page builder or a funnel builder that you're paying for, you can cancel it. It's included. It is free. It is part of what you're getting. You get 2 of them, apparently. And you get our email autoresponder built in. So you actually have all the email marketing tools you need. You don't have to buy any other tools. And our tools integrate together seamlessly. So when you generate a lead on Facebook, it immediately appears in your email marketing account. So you can log in and immediately begin sending them emails. There's nothing you need to do. It just happens automatically. Every new lead in Facebook is bam, it's right into your autoresponder account that I'm going to give you. Total value is $26,388. Now, because you're joining as an early bird, this is something that is new. You're going to get a massive discount because I need success stories. So I'm doing this because, well, I'll explain that in a minute. There's a very special reason I'm actually doing this offer. But what I need you to do is work with my team. Give us some feedback. Give us a testimonial when you're successful. And in exchange, I am going to dramatically lower the price. Go to jobcrusher.com/leads to profit to take advantage of this now. Go to jobcrusher.com/leads to profit. That's LEADSTOPROFIT. Jobcrusher.com/leads to profit, and work with the team and be willing to give us success stories and testimonials. And I'm going to drop the price dramatically. And I've even got even more secret bonuses that I'm throwing in for free when you join right now. Now, because you're part of this very limited test, you're going to get an enormous discount. You won't pay the $26,388 retail price. And only if you act fast, you're going to get all of the bonuses. So go there now, discover how inexpensive you can get this for. This is not a public offer. It's only open during this private session. Remember, fast mover bonus number 1. We set up your need finder campaign. So when it comes to finding what your new subscribers want to buy, we'll help you figure that out. We'll automate it and set it up. We can even set up your first set of Facebook ads done for you. Unlimited site building, unlimited hosting. I'm going to upgrade your account. You'll get that as part of this deal. Unlimited email marketing. So I'm actually going to allow you to have unlimited subscribers. Yes, you heard that right. So if you have accounts at like other places, you have some idea of how expensive that can be. So an autoresponder service that, if you just have like 30,000 leads can be crazy expensive. But here you can put as many leads in the system as you want. It's included. I'm going to upgrade you. I'll personally make sure you get an unlimited account. Fast mover bonus number 3. The Lead Ads software suite and done for you setup service. So when it comes to making those cool looking ads in Facebook, like I showed you earlier, It does it for you. And if you're still struggling with the done for you software, we'll log in and do the whole setup for you. We'll just need to collect a little bit of information from you. We're going to need to get a little bit of help from you, but then my team will do the rest of the heavy lifting. So the big question is it worth the investment to join? So if you've been running around in the internet marketing hamster wheel, right? You ever felt that way? You're trying all these different make money online strategies or different marketing strategies, and it feels like you're just not going anywhere. You'll finally escape and you'll achieve profitability. A business that's set up correctly can generate millions and millions of dollars. I've proven it myself personally. Now, done right, just one of these businesses could set you up for life. So what is a profitable business that you enjoy worth to you? You know, maybe you're doing this to quit your day job or achieve financial freedom or be able to afford some of the things in life that you want. Whatever your reason for wanting to generate revenue online is it worth it? I think it is. So again, this is not a public offer. It's only open during this private session. Then it's going to be gone. So what is a successful, profitable business worth to you? Where you control how much traffic you get. You actually have the throttle, right? So just like a car, you can push down on the throttle or let off the throttle. It's completely in your control. The more you push on the throttle, the faster you get leads. It's a business where you control your income. Again, push down on the throttle. Once you find an offer that's working, you just push down the throttle and you make more money. You can build a thriving business, one that's growing. That is worth a tremendous amount. Now, others have paid me $25,000. No joke. They write a check. They give me 25 grand up front as a retainer, where they hire me as a consultant to help them grow their businesses. I'm willing to help you grow your business, and it won't cost you anywhere near that. Just head on over to the link you see there and check it out. You can read a little bit more about it, read about the guarantee and all of that. And speaking of the guarantee, the risk here is 100% all mine. I'm the only one with anything to risk. Let me explain why. Decide you're up for this challenge, number one. Then you put the investment up today to get into the program. Compared to what you're going to get in return, it's just a tiny investment. If it works, awesome. You're going to be happy, right? So if it works and you're making profit, as I'm guaranteeing it will, great. If not, you just ask for your money back. Let me explain. Here's my bold 6-month, 100% risk-free guarantee. I am perfectly willing to assume all the risk. I'll put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to offer you a crazy guarantee. You have 6 full months to go through and implement this program. All I ask in exchange for this crazy guarantee is that I ask that you actually do it. So if you're willing to actually do it, do step by step and follow the training. And then if you get stuck or you're having some kind of, your results are not as you expect, or you're just kind of struggling a little bit, you get our help. I actually have an entire team that I want to help you become successful. So get our help. If you're willing to do those 2 things, I will back this up with this crazy guarantee. Then not only will I give you your money back, after you've done that, you've implemented all the steps, you've followed all the instructions, you've got our help, and we still can't figure out how to make you profitable, not only will you get all of your money back, but I'll give you $500 bonus cash on top just for the time investment and just for you giving it a try. That's how much I am confident that this will work for you. So I would not put that crazy guarantee and the $500 bonus guarantee in here if I was not confident that this could work for you. So the other way to look at it, I guarantee that this works, but not only do you not pay for it if it doesn't work, but I pay you. But just a reminder, this is a very important point. I do expect you to do it, use it, and get our help. If it doesn't work right, let us help you become profitable. As long as you're willing to do that, I want you to succeed, and it is important to me. So we'll do everything possible to make that happen. And it's kind of interesting. This actually is something I do on purpose because it puts me it puts me in the hot seat, I guess, right? So this means that I have to make it work for you, right? It holds me accountable that I need to make this work for you. And now there is a huge incentive, because if it doesn't work, I got to give you all your money back. So the real question is it worth your time? Is it worth your time to check this out? Because if it doesn't work, it's free. What if this does just half of what I'm claiming? Right? You saw some of those crazy campaigns, right? Where I'm making 38 grand in a week from sending emails. Well, what if it did just half of that? It could pay for itself 1,000 times over. So the big question I've seen people ask is, why am I doing this? Why put this big package of stuff together and give away all this software and do all this training and try so hard to make everybody else successful? Why do this? Well, I'm collecting success stories. I need testimonials and case studies because we're launching the software to the public very soon. And this information gathered will help me sell it to the public. I'll be able to use your testimonials, your case studies, and what you do with the software to show how valuable it is. And then everybody else in the world, when it's launched, pays full retail price. So for now, this closed door behind the scenes special, you can get in at a fraction of what the price that they're all going to pay. So head to that link now and check it out. All the details are over there on how to join. By the way, I got a special bonus offer here. Grab this offer, get in there, reserve your spot right away before this offer is closed. Do the work, use the tools, get our help. We'll boost your traffic, get you subscribers, get you sales. Send me a testimonial, right? That's part of the deal. Send me testimonials. And then if you're willing to work with me hand in hand, we'll work together. We'll document and prove your results and assemble a case study. We'll build a detailed case study showing step by step what you did to achieve your success. And if you're willing to do those steps with me, I'll give you a rebate, give you all your money back. So you get an instant rebate as long as you're willing to do those steps. So you got to implement it, get good results, give me a testimonial, then work with me, and I'll give you all your money back. Head on over there to take advantage of that now. You've got to reserve your spot right away. And as you see on the page, there is a limited number of spots. When it comes to the coaching aspect of this business, I cannot just sell an unlimited number because we're actually delivering hands-on coaching. And, that means I have only a certain number of staff and a certain number of people who can help you one-on-one, hands-on. Again, information on all of this is over on that page. But so basically, there's a very limited number, and we're going to sell out probably before we go off the air. So jump in quickly, reserve your spot, and get in there. And I have some secret surprise bonuses for you once you get inside there. All right. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to take some questions. I have a little more information I'm going to share with you in a minute or two, but I see a million questions coming in through the chat. So let's take some questions. And then I actually want to show you a couple little demos and do some other stuff here in just a minute. So Daniel, can you come back on mic?
Yeah, Bill, it should be coming through.
Oh, there you are.
A lot of questions coming through. So that's why it took me a minute to unmute, but doing my best here. So a lot of excitement though. And definitely have a whole bunch of questions to ask you once you're ready.
All right, cool. So we're going to do that here in just a moment. And I want to let everybody know to please be patient with Daniel, because I was just, as I've been popping in and out of the chat, it's crazy in there. Like there's so many people in there asking a million questions and scrolling around. So please be patient with Daniel as he gets to your question, and he'll submit it either to me or he'll answer you directly. I think some of the other team is in there as well. So just be patient and we'll get to your question as soon as we can. All right, let's do it.
All right, cool. So the first question that I have here is somebody who's asking, I think it was Luis, what is the time and money, in parentheses, monthly expenses, on a weekly or monthly basis needed to make this work? How long before I'm profitable?
All right, cool. So first off, I have to say a little disclaimer in that everyone's results will vary, right? Every unique person It's going to vary depending upon your skills, how fast you do it. And in terms of budgets, that's ultimately up to you. I do recommend an $8 a day minimum budget. Okay. You can do more, and actually you should if you can. But as far as if you're on a tight budget and you need to do $8 a day, and this is to Facebook, by the way. So Facebook will charge your credit card $8 a day. And that's the minimum. Okay. And then you can scale up from there. And about the biggest campaigns I do with these are about $20 a day. And then from there, you can start making multiple ads, and you can go, I mean, depending upon your budget, you could spend up to thousands of dollars a day. And the faster you generate leads, the faster you can build a list, and the faster you can get profit. So ultimately, it's up to you. But again, $8 a day is that amount as the minimum. And then don't forget too, with all the bonuses I threw in, the unlimited website hosting, the unlimited email marketing, autoresponder service, there are no additional fees. I think you have to register a domain name. That's it. So you'll register a domain name. That's $10, but there's no other expense of any kind to be able to run this business except the Facebook ads. And that's $8 a day. Now, timing. So I have seen people turn this profitable in a week. Got to say, that's extraordinary, right? That's not the normal, and that's not something everyone should count on. But it's possible to do it in as little as a week. I've seen other people who take their time at this, right? So maybe they're doing the minimum budget, and they only work on it like once a week, and they're kind of going slowly at it, and they can take much longer. So, I would say that you should plan to spend a minimum of about 4 hours a week total, right? If you really want to grow this, and $8 a day. And yeah, that's probably a good round number. So I hope that's enough background data to help you make your decision. And what else we got?
All right, great. Here we go. Gerald asked, can we complete it before the 8 weeks are up?
Absolutely. Yeah. 8 weeks is just how much, so we've done it. I've kind of created this as a course that is designed to be done in bite-sized pieces where you'll do one little step each week, right? And that's broken up over 8 weeks. If you want to spend more time and do it faster, you'll be able to. So you don't have to wait 8 weeks before you're going to be getting results. Absolutely not.
All right, great. And Amir asked, does this work for local marketing?
It works for any kind of marketing. Absolutely works for local marketing. In fact, Daniel, you've done some strategies like this with me with our tool. Do you want to talk about that at all? I don't know if that's supposed to be a secret, but
No, I'm happy to. Doing it for a local restaurant, in fact, which helps both expand their network locally by accruing email, Facebook Messenger, and text ability for them to just, at any given day they want, be able to send out a message inviting them to the restaurant and have more business, if any day is slow. So during the week, this is something that they've already begun to implement and see some changes to. So this absolutely works for local marketing. In fact, some people were even asking me in the chat about real estate, which I know this can definitely just nuke the cost and multiply the amount of leads any realtor or broker, is, whether they're using them themselves or maybe to their agents and stuff. But definitely, this would absolutely work. And that's a little bit of my experience in seeing this in action for those markets.
Yeah, and I would say that the answer is pretty simple. It's any business can generate profit from a subscriber list. And I really do mean that. Any business. So, the idea of being able to log into the email software, send an email, and then immediately send people to your offers, whether it's your business or whether you're promoting affiliate offers. And that can work for any business in any market. There is no limitation to that. And of course, as I said, there are some very rare exceptions to that, adult entertainment, mind-altering substances, things that are illegal. I mean, that kind of stuff is going to be hard. But and of course, I'm not interested in helping people do things that are illegal. So anyway, but other than those very rare exceptions, it works. It works for every market, and obviously with my guarantee, it works for every market every time. Okay, next question.
Yeah, just to round that off, I failed to think of any legal market that this doesn't work for.
Exactly. That's the disclaimer. Oh, by the way, so I'm going to actually, let me share something real fast. So I'm curious, since this came up as a question, what markets are you interested in? So answer in the chat. I'm super curious. Sorry, Daniel, if I want to make the chat go even crazier now, but what markets are you interested in doing this in? Here's just a few examples, right? Tell me in the chat, what markets do you want to do this in? If you could build a list, a subscriber list from thin air, right? You're basically just conjuring it from thin air with our marketing magic. What market would you like to do it in? And maybe you don't know. Maybe you need some help with that. That's okay too. Okay, good. Health and wellness, another person in health, DIY, workplace challenges, internet marketing, which I'm doing it in that market myself, travel, natural health, a lot of people interested in health. Robert's interested in keto, which I'm actually in that market too. Healthcare, Geraldine doesn't know. She has no clue. Well, I'm going to help you with that in just a moment. Another a lot of health and fitness guys. Pets, parents, DIY, software for graphic designers. Okay, cool. That's pretty specific. Another keto, a couple more, but us keto guys. More health and wellness, pets, science, farmers, mechanics, storage, cleaning, hobbyists, travel. Okay, lots of good answers. Well, let me tell you this. If you're not sure, like if maybe you have a niche that you want to do, but you're not quite sure if it's the right one, or maybe you have no idea what niche market you want to go into. Surprise, I'll solve that for you. So we've researched 23 different niche markets, and we've done the research for you. I'm going to give you our niche research report so you can see what are these 23 different markets. It's actually 23 different major markets broken down into, I think it's 165 different submarkets. I will give this to you so it can help you make your decision making. And then on top of that, after you've gone through this report, you can get more help from us. If you need to get help from me or the team to help us, like if you're interested in the market, but you're just not quite sure, ask us. We'll help guide you. So we will actually help you with your niche selection. And I'm going to give you the surprise bonus niche market report for free for everyone who joins us tonight. And again, there's a tight limit here, either when we go off the air or when we hit our number of sales, because there is coaching in this offer too, by the way. One-to-one coaching is included as part of this offer. You can see on the page when you go check it out. And so I can only do a limited number of people at a time. So it's a hard number. We're going to close it off after that. And that's included. Cool, special little bonus. So since we were talking about niche markets, I thought I'd spring that on everyone. So what other questions do we have?
So one question from, I'm going to call him Joe because I'm pretty sure I'll butcher the last more creative symbols on his name, but it's Joe. His last name is Tellez. And he was asking, are we able to jump in on the lower option, any of the lower options in the program and upgrade later? This is actually a sort of a recurring question. A couple people have asked if they're able to just upgrade to the next level.
Yes, you can get in and upgrade. So, and those of you who are wondering what the heck we're talking about, there are 3 levels of access. There's the basic training, then there's a premium level of access, then there is our ultimate package, which includes your own dedicated one-to-one coach who takes you through this whole process together one-to-one. Now that option is not cheap, just to put it plainly, because I have to pay a highly qualified professional. Like I don't allow people to deliver coaching who have not already had success online. Like somebody who has to be somebody who is demonstrated results, that they know what they're doing and they can help you. And so I have to pay all of our coaches and consultants quite a lot. And so that's the ultimate package. And you will actually have someone assigned to you. It'll be your dedicated coach. And again, if you get stuck and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, talk to your coach. They'll help you. And, or if you just want to bounce ideas off your coach, you need someone to kind of hold you accountable. So that's a big one, actually. People in trying to start your first startup business, it does take having someone to hold you accountable to keep moving. And your coach can do that for you as well. So that's our ultimate version. And you can start with a lower version and upgrade. So I will say, you don't want to wait 6 months and then come back and try to upgrade. So don't do that. But I will say that if you get in tonight, get in now, I will allow you to upgrade to the next level up, in a fairly short period of time. So, say within 30 days, something like that. So I don't have any firm, hard policy on it, but, I just want to be helpful to you. So in that spirit, I'm willing to let you upgrade. What else we got?
And the Rash asks, it's regarding the autoresponder. If I have a list from Aweber, so I can have a small list transferred to your autoresponder. I think, can I transfer a small list from Aweber to your autoresponder? I read that backwards. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha. And the answer to that, the honest answer to that is it depends. Okay. So it's a yes and a maybe question, kind of. So if you have an old list that is cold and dead, you're going to have to go through a special process before you import it. Because what will happen is if you bring an old dead list into our platform, you'll kill deliverability for yourself, because you'll have email bounces and spam complaints and other things. And that will not only hurt you and your ability to get your mail delivered, but it'll hurt everyone on the platform. So if you have an older list, and we're going to check this, by the way, when you submit for an import, but if you have an older list, I'm going to ask you to go through some steps to reactivate it first in wherever you've currently got it. And I'll give you a little guide. It'll show you how to do that. So you're going to have to reactivate it first, and then you can come back and import it after you've done that. But if it's already a warm list they know who you are, they're used to getting emails from you, and they're not going to be like, who is this person? Then yes, we will process imports and add them to your account. What else we got?
All right, awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I think now is a good time. I've been getting a sort of backlog of people asking if you're able to do a payment plan, and so just had a like I said, a whole train of individuals asking. I figured now would be a good time to bring it up. And what do you got?
Yeah, well, I sometimes hold a pay plan in my back pocket, right? So I'll sometimes I do these presentations and I hold it in my back pocket or up my sleeve, right? And sometimes I'll break it out and use it, and sometimes I won't. So let me ask a question. So who here is interested? Like you're excited. You're like, this is for me. I want to get in, but you just can't swing it budget wise. If I could break this down into a pay plan, say like I think we have a 4-pay page up, I believe. I'll have to get you to confirm that for me, Daniel. But if I could break this down into say like a 4-pay program, who would that help get in? Like if I gave you a 4-pay, who could get in? If there's enough interest, let me get the chat panel open 1 second here. So if there's enough interest in that, we can release a pay plan. Okay, cool. Oh, all right. Well, there's quite a few. Okay, why not? What do you think? Should we do it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's do it. So go. I don't even know what the link is, but I think you have it. I hope you have it.
Let's see here.
So
It's jobcrusher.com/leads pay plan. Actually testing that right now. I said that out loud before I tested it, but let me see here. No,
make sure
it's
it's
up.
over there.
Yeah, it's working. So
Okay, good. So then, so that's available to you if you're just really struggling on the budget. You will spend a little more money going that route in the long run. So those of you who got in on a full pay will save more money, but this should help make it a bit more in reach for some of you. And by the way, I think to see the payment options, I think you might have to scroll all the way to the bottom. That might be the other little secret. So if you want to see what the payment options are, go all the way to the bottom of that page that Daniel gave out there.
Yeah, I just dropped it in right now.
Okay, awesome. All right. What other questions we got?
Somebody's asking, is your autoresponder platform compliant?
Absolutely. Yeah, and in fact, this I'm gonna, it's a little techie talk here, but there are some things that we do with our autoresponder that follow all industry best practices, including when we set you up, there is a manual, very technical setup that most, other companies will charge you $500 or more just to do the setup. We're going to set up, there's extensive work that has to be done to your domain name. And a lot of people don't know about this. And if you don't do it right, you're not following industry best practices and your mail will not get delivered. But guess what? GetResponse, Aweber, and some of the other providers out there don't do it. We're going to do this setup for you. It's actually a manual step. There's no way to automate it. So it's a manual step. We're going to set it up and make sure that all of the email service providers on the internet trust you and your domain name. Okay. It's an extensive step that we do first before we activate your account. So you'll hear more about that once you get inside. But that's another bonus. And it's so technical and complicated. I almost don't like talking about it because it confuses people. But many autoresponders do not do this. And we do. And it's an industry best practice. And it will result in you getting far more emails in your inbox. And as I said, other services, there are email deliverability specialist services that charge $500 and more to do this. And we're doing it for free when we set up your account. So we absolutely, most definitely are compliant with not just the rules, but all industry best practices.
Awesome. Great. Okay. Somebody asked, could this be used with YouTube?
Sort of. I think emailing YouTube links to your list is a very viable business. So that's if you want to have a YouTube channel, right? So if you're interested in having a YouTube channel and, sort of talking to your subscribers both through email and through video, that could be a great combination. But that's totally optional. It's not, everybody else doesn't have to worry about it. But if you're interested in it, I'd be happy to talk to you more about it. And I think it's a phenomenal business model. And by the way, so I'm going to have a little tangent I'm going to go on here. So hopefully, I don't know how many more questions you've got built up, but I'm going to go off on a little sidetrack for a minute.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And so one of the reasons really behind why I'm launching this, first, I want to get testimonials, right? I'm pretty clear, pretty plain for that I'm being transparent. I want success stories. I want testimonials. But why else would I release this? Why else would I do all this like extra work to help everyone? And frankly, I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs online failing. And there's a lot of reasons for it, but here are 6 of the major reasons. And I wanted to put a stop to it. It's something that I personally don't like and I'm unhappy about, and it's something I want to change in my industry. And so I wanted to create a program that fixes this. So if you've ever been overwhelmed by too much information and then felt like you had to stop, like you tried to do a system or you tried to, implement some other course and it just was too much, overwhelmed with too much data, and then you felt like you had to stop, or the fear that you didn't want to do it because it might not work. Or some people are perfectionists and there's a lot of stuff that they just want to get perfect, right? Some people have lack of focus and they can't stay persistently focused on one business model at a time. And so you're distracted by shortcuts and loopholes and guru magic, right? And then finally, the last one is people who don't step outside their comfort zone and actually take action when they see something they need to do. And this program solves all 6 of these issues. So if you have ever felt like you fall into one of these 6 categories, this program that I have specifically put together solves it. I will walk you through and help eliminate all 6 of these reasons people fail at trying to get results with their business. And we'll do it together. And I actually very intentionally created this package that I just offered you to solve these 6 things. Because if I want to get a lot of testimonials and a lot of success stories, I have to make you successful. So how do I make you successful? By helping you conquer these 6 barriers. And so we'll be doing that together as we go through the program. Because it's going to take laser beam focus on strategies that are proven to work. So you can rest assured that the strategies I share with you work, period. There are millions of dollars of my own results that demonstrate that. And so you can focus on what we're doing together. And I'm actually going to ask you to stop paying attention to everything else, all the other shiny objects, the different marketing and business building and money-making opportunities out there, and focus on this that we're going to do together. So the question really becomes, are you ready to make a change and actually have a breakthrough when it comes to getting the kind of results that you want with online marketing and with building an online business? And if you're not getting the kind of results that you're looking for, it should be apparent that something's got to change. And I want to help you with that. I want to help you make a breakthrough, change the old patterns, have massive growth, and bring you success in your business. I want to see you producing piles and piles and piles of profit. So are you ready? Are you ready to make a change and have a breakthrough? And I'm ready to help you with that. And I really want to. It's a big, big part of why I do what I do. Is I love helping entrepreneurs like you have successes like this. I really, truly mean that. And I know it can get frustrating and disappointing. You know, if you're here, you've probably seen other offers, similar offers of people offering systems and, you know, magic push button solutions and, you know, get rich quick stuff and even good, solid business marketing training. And you try to implement it and maybe had some challenges and frustrations or disappointments. And I know what that feels like to have disappointments, especially when it's something important to you. And in building a business and becoming an entrepreneur and being able to have the things that you want in life and have the kind of freedom you want in life is a big deal. So when that's disappointed and you're frustrated about it, it can be a real bummer, right? That's what this program and that's what my personal goal for you is all about. I want to help you set all of that aside and put that behind you so that you can start fresh on a business model that works, that's simple, and that you can get results. So you probably had a really important reason for wanting to generate profit online, right? These are some of the reasons that have been told to me over the years about why people are doing this. Some people want to quit a day job. Maybe they don't like their day job, but they want to, you know, be their own boss. Others, they just want to have extra income and be able to afford the nicer things in life. Some people want to take care of their family. Money certainly helps with that. Others want to build a retirement plan. This is also a big one. People are, as you get older, you start to worry about retirement. So maybe you want to build a business that you can work on part-time on the side and replace your income in your retirement. Maybe you just want to seize control of your own destiny rather than being at the whims of others. So you can have the freedom to do what you want when you want to do it. All of these are great reasons for starting an online business. All of them are also a big reason why people can get frustrated when they struggle and can't make it. So these are the kind of things that are worthwhile goals, and I want to help you with them. So that's what this is really all about. You know, all the bells and whistles and cool technology and, you know, the automated software and all my different strategies. That's all cool. I do love marketing and I do love all of that stuff. But underneath it all, these are the reasons that I am truly here to help you. And I hope that through this program, I can help you accomplish these things. And so head on over to that link. You can read more about the offer if you haven't seen it, and make sure you jump in. This is going to be closing down here soon. I don't know how many more questions Daniel has, but we will be closing down in a little bit. And if we haven't already hit our quota, which may happen at any point while we're going, we will also close down. So Daniel, do we have more questions?
Indeed we do.
Okay, good. It sounds like you might have a pile of them over there.
I have a decent amount, so.
Okay, well, I promise I'll stay on as long as I need you to answer all the questions. So I won't run out of here. Well, I'll answer all the questions. I just can't promise that the offer will be available when we're all done.
Okay, great. So Shelly had a concern about her ad account being banned and was kind of looking for a solution around that in order to do this.
Oh, okay. So her Facebook ads account has been banned herself personally.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got that right. But yes, my Facebook account has been disabled, and it doesn't sound like there's a way to do this without Facebook advertising. Any ideas?
I have many ideas for you. Yeah. So lucky for you, there is a way, without playing tricks and without breaking Facebook rules, there is a way for you to get another ads account. And if you get another ads account and you follow our advice, and then you don't have to worry about, hopefully you'll never have another one disabled after that. But you can, following Facebook's terms, you just got to follow our instructions, which we can give you once you get inside. And I'll make sure that you can get your ads account reopened. And if for any reason you can't get an ads account reopened, like you follow our instructions and you do the stuff we say and it doesn't work, then I'll just refund your money. But I'm certain that we can get you a new account.
Okay, awesome. And someone was asking, what about retargeting your Facebook ads?
That is a great way. That's kind of an advanced strategy. So I didn't really talk about it today, but that is an amazing way to do it. And for those of you who want to geek out on Facebook ads, I'm kind of a Facebook ad freak myself. But so what we do that can be really cool is we have our lead ads that we do where we follow people around and get them to subscribe to our mailing list, right? Well, something really awesome that Facebook does is it keeps track of every person who fills out your form. And then guess what? You can retarget them. You can follow them around and continue to show them more ads. You can build an audience of every person who's filled out your lead ad form. And now let's say that you want to promote a new product, right? So let's say for my imaginary cat list, right? Which I don't really have a cat list, but in my example earlier, I talked about selling kitty litter to cats, right? Or not to cats, to that would be quite an impressive feat if I could do that. Sell kitty litter to cats. But no, if I could sell kitty litter to cat owners, once that promotion is done, I can come back and sell a new product. And I can actually run Facebook retargeting ads to every person who filled out my lead form. Now, this is an advanced tactic, and for some people who aren't familiar with Facebook ads, I probably just confused you all. So I apologize if I did that. But for those of you who are really into Facebook ads, you know that's super powerful, and I will teach you how to do it.
All right, great. Joel's asking, can you support people in the same niche? That kind of sounds like a concern of, sort of competition. If people go into the same market, or should that be a concern kind of thing?
No, there's no concern whatsoever. So the internet is such an enormous place that, you'll find, an example is in the make money online / internet marketing world, right? So not only am I not worried about competition, my market is pretty small actually compared to others, right? So when it comes to pets or survival or camping or cats or whatever, the internet marketing market is tiny. And yet I still will happily promote my competition. And we all make lots of money, even though we all promote each other, right? So I've never had a worry in the world about my competition running Facebook ads alongside of me. It's never been an issue and never will be. So in bigger markets, it's even less of a problem. So if you're in like health or fitness or a market like that, those markets are enormous with millions and millions of people in that audience. So it's just not an issue. Competition is no issue. And especially because it's lead ads. With lead ads, nobody else is doing them. Like, how often have you ever seen a lead ad on Facebook? I'll bet some of you here have never even seen one. So they're just not being used, right? It isn't as though every health offer is going to have a lead ad. That's going to be unique. It's going to be an experience that a Facebook user is like, oh, I've never seen this before. So anyway, that's so I have no concern at all about competition or supporting multiple people in the same niche. You'll all make money. And if you don't, my guarantee puts me at risk, right? So that's how confident I am.
Okay, great. Someone asked, if we use this program to promote affiliate offers, will you help us find great affiliate offers on the niches we choose? And will you help us achieve great sales conversions and higher affiliate commissions? What do you think?
Yes. So in a few different ways. So first of all, I'll be doing training that show you how to find and select good affiliate offers. And then I'm going to be supporting you in your journey to find good offers to promote. So if you try an offer and it doesn't work, you can share it with me and I'll actually take a look and we'll see if we can figure out why it didn't work. And I can help give you guidance and feedback. If you're struggling and you can't find some good offers, open up a support ticket and either myself or someone on the team will help you, tell us what your struggles are. And if anybody on the team can't help you find one, they'll escalate it to me and I'll personally help you find one. So yeah, the whole team and I are here to help you with every aspect of this. And then of course, the other thing is with the premium package, you do get a one-on-one consulting package or a one-on-one consulting session with a coach. So our coaches know this model inside and out, and they can also help you with some of your struggles. And then if you have the ultimate package, you'll have a dedicated coach one-on-one through your entire journey that you can come back to and ask for help. All right. What else we got?
Okay. So there are a couple questions from people who have said they're in and they're excited to get started. So they'd like to know, what is the next step for them? What should they expect?
A couple of things are going to happen. First, you're going to get a call. So our team is going to call you and do a one-on-one phone setup process. So we'll make sure that you get started right, you know exactly what to do next. And then, then the whole thing kicks off next week.
All right, great. And Neil is asking, what if you've never done anything on Facebook?
Well, as long as you're the beauty here is you don't have to go start blogging on Facebook, right? You don't have to start like submitting content and pictures and videos, and you don't have to do any of that stuff. You will have to create a page that takes like 60 seconds. It's very easy to do. We can even help you do it. If you struggle with it, I'll show you a quick video on how to do it, but it's simple. So you make your page, you follow our quick instructions, and then you don't ever have to do anything with your Facebook page again. You literally set it up and leave it there. That's all you have to do. And then from then on, your only interaction with Facebook is through our software. You just log into our software and it takes care of the rest. You could stay out of Facebook and completely ignore it from then on out.
Okay, great. Someone was asking, what about Instagram ads?
Instagram ads are cool. And something that a lot of people don't know about is that lead ads can work in Instagram too. So that's a little secret advanced thing we're going to talk about later.
Yeah, so like a 2-for-1, right? Advertise on Facebook and you're already in Instagram cycle too.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm surprised a lot of people don't know that in your Facebook ads account, your ads go to Instagram as well. And it actually happens automatically. Most of the time, I don't think people are even realizing that it's happening. What else we got?
Okay, great. Let's see here. Somebody is asking, when paying the monthly, how many coaching sessions do we have?
Well, so, okay, it depends on the different versions, right? So there are the 3 versions: light, premium, and ultimate. Ultimate, you get coaching one-on-one with your coach. So if you for a one-on-one session to get on the phone with them, you'll get 1 per week, and then you get additional support with your coach throughout the week. So you can have 1 live session, plus other help you need it as you need it. With premium, you're going to get 1 one-on-one session that comes with that, just 1. With light, it does not come with any coaching. Now, in addition to that, there's live training that you're going to get as well. And that happens twice a month. You'll have live training where you'll get access to me and the team to help you and coach you through anything you want. So if you want to get a site critique, or you want to get us to take a look at a campaign, or you need help with anything, you want to do it one-on-one live, we can do it in it's a small group coaching room. We run it inside of a private group in Facebook. It's usually just a small number of people show up, and we work with those people one-on-one. We have that twice a month. And that's forever. For as long as you remain a member, you'll have access to that.
Okay, great. One thing that I've also been seeing here in the chat here as we come to the tail end of my questions is a couple people sort of are working out their finances and they want to get in, but don't want to miss out. Is there anything that we can do for them?
Yeah, well, I haven't gone in and looked at the cart. I do think we have a couple of spots left, but I really think we're down to the line here. But here's what we can do. I think there's a few things going on. I also saw someone saying that I don't know if it was a credit card declining or if they're having a technical issue with the shopping cart, but there's something happening. They're trying to check out and they couldn't check out. So if you're having any issues with checking out, any issues with declining credit cards, please speak up right now in the chat. Daniel, you can kind of collect some contact information from them, and then we can lock in their spot and help them figure it out. But then in addition to that, so beyond the people with declines and other issues with trying to check out, if you've made the decision that you're in, you just have to work out some stuff. Maybe you got to transfer funds around, or need to talk to a significant other, but you've made the decision that, man, this is awesome. This is for me. I want to be part of this. Also, please speak up in the chat, because I don't want you to get locked out. If you get locked out, this may not ever be opened again. I'm going to kind of take a look at what comes in tonight and talk to the team, but I don't know that you'll have another chance. So speak up in the chat and let me know. And I just want to take a look and see how many people are kind of in that spot where you're like, you've made the choice that this is for me. I want this, but you got some stuff to work out to be able to make it go right. Let me know if you're in that position. And also same thing. So Daniel, if they're in that tight spot that they just want to hold a spot, but they got to work out some details, we can hold it. We'll go ahead and hold it.
Okay. No, that sounds great. Yeah, I'll I'll make sure to grab a little info from them, and then like you said, we'll reach out and make sure they're taken care of.
All right, cool. Oh, and I see our friend from Finland has been watching. It's 5 a.m. there. Wow, you're a midnight trooper. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see a few people saying they need to hold the spot, so that's good. Good. So we'll do that. We'll hold the spot, and that'll make sure that you don't get locked out and left in the cold.
Okay, great. So ready for the next question?
I am. Let's go.
So it looks like Joe was asking if you have a demo or of the platform of the tools available.
Yeah, let me see here. I had planned on doing one, but let me see if I can get into one of our demo accounts. 1 second here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you our, put me on the spot here. So everything better work right? So I'm going to show you first. Oh, no, I don't want to chat with anybody. Okay. First, let's log in. So this is inside Profit Platform, which is my website hosting and my marketing suite, right? So it's a whole suite of business tools, including hosting and training and plugins and software and a page builder and your email marketing platform. So to look at the email marketing platform, we're going to click View My Account, and we should get logged in here in just a moment. And there we go. All right. So this is a demo account. So it's there's nothing in here, but this is a demo account. And it's really quite simple to send email. You just go over here to the email tab. And by the way, so inside our lead ads tool, so there's a separate tool which I'll give you access to that sets up your lead ads. Every new lead that comes in through Facebook automatically shows up in here. So every person who joins through your lead ad setup gets subscribed here, and they'll become available in your list to be able to send them emails at any time. And so then you just click Create an Email Campaign. And then we'll give it a name. And then we have a subject line, right? So I'll just say, hey, you. All right, next step. Now we got choices, right? So first, we could use our drag and drop editor, which does these really beautiful looking, pretty designs in email. So, and they're made specifically so that they look great on desktop, but then they also shrink down and they still look good on a mobile device. It's a really advanced, really cool graphic editor. So that being said, I'll show it to you, but I never use it. I actually find graphic heavy emails actually lose money. They don't make as much money. They're not as profitable. They look beautiful, like you could brag about how cool they look, but and here's the editor here. So there's a whole editor where you can drag and drop images, text. You can show how you want it to look on a desktop versus a mobile device. But there's all these elements that you can drag over and build your email here, right? But I don't ever use it. So we're going to go back. And instead, what I use is just the plain text email. And I find, in every time I've ever tested it, that plain text emails always make me more money. They get in the inbox more often. They get clicks more often, and they make me far more money. So I advise you come in here and you just click on Rich Text Editor. And it's this simple. Like, this is the editor right here. So we just say, hey, you, buy my stuff. Sincerely, Bill. Okay. And then we highlight that. We turn it into a link. So I'll just put in jobpressure.com. That would be your affiliate link. And then we hit save. And I can broadcast it out to everyone on my list. That's simple. So I wanted to make sure that we provided you with an email editor that was really, really simple. Now, of course, if you want to geek out and go in and edit HTML, you can do that. In fact, if you want to create your own code and use and paste it in, you can do that here for super advanced users. But I think 95% of the people will just use this rich text editor. And you just, it's no different than like sending an email on your phone or in Gmail or somewhere like that. Just fill it out, put in your links, hit send. Really, really simple. And as I said, everyone who fills out a lead ad ends up directly put right into your autoresponder, and they end up here under your contacts tab. So, and under contacts, I think there's just a demo There's one lead in here. It's a demo lead, I believe. All right, well, there's supposed to be one in here, but anyway, so all your leads go in here. They come directly right out of the lead ads system and show up in here. There it is, automatically. So that is the email marketing suite. And by the way, if we go over here under automation, this is where some really cool advanced stuff happens. Here we can create something called workflows. And so I can do stuff like sending people emails on their birthday. I can actually have a tracker that sits on my website. And if anybody visits a specific page on my website, I can create a whole campaign that goes just to the people who visit a single web page. I can do abandoned cart follow-up if they start buying something and then abandon cart. I can say, hey, if someone has read a specific email or clicked a specific email, I can send them specialized emails. There is extensive, really advanced, really cool campaigns that you can do if you want to. It's all optional, but that's under the automations tab. All right. So there was a little sneak peek at the email marketing suite. And what other questions do we have?
That's awesome. Thanks for taking that up on the spot there, Bill.
Yeah.
So another question I have here is, should we have a ClickBank account?
If you're going to, yeah, I would recommend you do. I think for most markets, depending on what market you're going to be in, you're probably going to use ClickBank. You know, for those who don't have one, it's easy, it's free, it's real simple to set up. And they have a ton of affiliate offers that are pretty good in there.
Okay, great. And let's see here. I think that might have been the last question.
All right, cool. Well, then we will do a final call for questions, and then we're going to give away some stuff. So we have contests and giveaways and all that fun stuff coming up in just a minute. But we'll do a last call for questions, and then we are out of here. Now, I just wanted to reiterate, by the way, let me find my slide. I got way too many windows going. So let me just get back to where I need to be. There we are. So just a reminder, this works in any market. So whether you have an existing business or you want to get into a new business, it works in any market, and we can actually even help you figure out what market to go into if you're unsure. I'm going to give you this surprise bonus, 23 different niche markets in our niche market report. Plus, we can do hands-on direct help and help you with your decision-making if you don't know what niche to go into. Don't forget the kind of crazy results that you can get when you have a responsive email list like this one, $27,840.06 in 7 days flat. And another one, $35,762. It's again another, I think this one was it might have been a 10-day promotion on that one. And then another one, I sold my own products. All of these, by the way, are affiliate products that are not mine. I promoted other people's stuff. This one, I sold my own product, made almost $40,000 in 1 week. This program was specifically designed to help you overcome the reasons people fail on building an online business. I built it specifically with that in mind. This will help you overcome all of the barriers that you may have run into in the past. This is simple. The concepts are easy to understand. There's not some crazy, wacky, advanced marketing stuff or crazy advanced technical stuff. You don't need any of that. It's all handled inside of our software. Most of it is automated. And then when we need to, we're going to help you hands-on with some of our done-for-you services. So it'll help you overcome all of these obstacles and actually get results, the kind of results you've been looking for. It allows you to have a laser beam focus. So I'm going to ask you once you get inside to just set aside the other stuff. Set aside all the shiny objects and stop looking at all the new opportunities that show up in your inbox, because I promise you, I guarantee you that if you focus on this one, you will make profit. You just got to do it. have that breakthrough. Take action. It takes making massive action. It takes. Boy, I'm tongue-tied today. You must take massive action. That's what I'm trying to say, in order to have success. And now is your time to have a breakthrough and join me. Even though you might have had past frustrations, even though maybe you've tried things and you struggled or they didn't quite work out how you wanted, this is a new moment in time, and it's a chance for me and my team to help you, and I want you to be successful. So these are all the reasons, truly, that I want you to have this, and I hope you join me. Head on over to that link. This is the last chance. We're going to be shutting it down and heading out of here. And then, were there any other questions?
Helena asked, at what point should we set up an LLC or entity to deal with the business and money flow?
Well, I can't give you tax advice and I can't give you legal advice. And if I ever do, you should ignore me. Okay. So that being said, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an accountant, all that stuff. But most of these businesses you can just start up under your personal name and here in the United States under your social security number. Every country has slightly different tax laws, but I think it's fairly similar. Then, I would say once you're generating enough profit to be, covering all of your business expenses, plus at least an extra $1,000 a month, would it be worth really doing the due diligence to go out and start up a corporation or a limited liability company? That's just my personal opinion. If you have if you're a high net worth individual and you have a lot of assets at risk and you want to protect them and you have the money, by all means, set up a corporation right away. But, for the most part, like most of the things when I start a new activity, I don't start up new corporations until they're proven to be profitable. So that's my advice. Again, it's not legal advice. It's not accounting advice. It's just my practical way of doing things. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, a few more just came in here. Can we use other ad platforms besides Facebook ads? Will you teach us to use and scale our campaigns using other ad platforms? Google ads, Pinterest ads, native ads.
Well, Roxy's excited about that one. I don't know if can you hear her?
I heard her in the background.
Yeah, so she likes that. Well, the beauty of this is you can scale up to a multi-million-dollar business and you don't ever have to touch another ad source, all with just nothing but Facebook lead ads. That being said, in our ongoing sessions, so again, twice a month, we meet and we do live sessions, and I am willing to teach you any traffic strategy on any ad platform, any technique, any method that you want to know. I'm willing to teach you that ongoing forever as long as you remain a member. So we do training on different traffic sources and different ad networks and things like that. And if you're not interested in them, you can skip them, right? But if you want to try it, you can, but it's definitely optional.
Okay, awesome. A follow-up to the question on setting up LLCs and stuff.
Yeah.
But affiliate marketing accounts, is it easy to change from a personal to a business name?
Yeah, and it's also just as easy to create a new account. Like what I would do is I go in and see if it can be easily edited. If it can, great. If it can't, it's so easy to just create another account. If you've been making sales, you'll probably have an account rep or an affiliate manager, and you'll be able to, you just ask them saying, hey, I need to put this under my corp. What do we need to do? And they'll help you with
it. Ryan's commenting on Roxy, which is Roxy saying, come on, it's time for dinner.
Yeah, well, I promised to stay and answer all the questions, so I gotta live up to that, whether Roxy's mad about it or not.
Well, the last one that I actually have here is will you be using and teaching us to use other affiliate platforms besides ClickBank?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I definitely don't advise only using ClickBank. That's just one of several affiliate networks. ClickBank tends to be good for different kinds of information products, and they do have a few pretty good physical products in the health niche are available on ClickBank. So I do love them for those, but there are lots of other networks to go to. If you want to sell pretty cool physical products, you can go to something like ShareASale. If you've never heard of ShareASale, check them out. But there are many other places to go that we can get affiliate offers, and I'm not limiting us to just ClickBank.
And could we do this with CPA?
Yeah. So for those who this might be something that some people aren't familiar with. There's a type of affiliate marketing. It's actually kind of a unique type of affiliate marketing called CPA, which stands for cost per action or cost per acquisition. And that's where there are companies willing to pay you for sending people to free trials or phone submits, where they submit their phone number, or when they download an app on their mobile phone. There are all these different kind of cool free offers that they'll pay you like a bounty for every lead you send them. And these are also a totally workable way to make money. You can, depending on what market you're in, you can promote these CPA offers, and they do work quite well through email.
Okay, awesome. That's my final question.
All right, cool. And then one last thing I'll say on that note too is, I have a little bit of an inside track into some of what goes on behind the scenes in some of these big affiliate networks and the kind of the big super affiliates and what they're up to. And one thing I want to say is that in some of the networks, some of these CPA offers, their biggest affiliates generating literally millions in commission. Some of them make millions in commissions a month, and they're doing it with email. So some of the biggest affiliates in the space in CPA marketing and affiliate marketing in general are doing it with email, which is exactly what I'll be teaching you how to do. So with that, I think it might be time to give away some money. Anybody want some cash? $100 instant giveaway cash? Who's up for that? Let's see if I can wake everyone up. Wake up. Okay, good. All right. I thought that would do it. Okay, cool. All right. So I have to think of a clever question to ask you. And the first person who answers it correctly gets to win. You'll win $100, and we'll make arrangements to get that money over to you. So what I'll do, Daniel, is I'm gonna think of a question, and then the first person who answers it correctly wins the cash. Okay. And let me think of one here. I'm going to open up Teams, and I think you'll know the answer, but let me just tell you what the answer is going to be anyway. And there might be like slight variations of it, but whoever gets it basically right, the first person will be who you can select.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So, Oh, actually, I'm doing it like Jeopardy. I'm giving you the question instead of the answer. Okay, there you go. There's the answer.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
All right. So when it comes to promoting products of all kinds, what's the minimum number of times the average person needs to see it before they're ready to buy? I said this earlier in the presentation. So what's the minimum number of times the average person needs to see an offer before they buy? Okay. Wow. I see the chat just went crazy. So Daniel, I'll let you go through there, and I'll let you announce in the chat. You can just tell them in there who won. So I'll leave that to you. And I see all kinds of answers. Some of you got it right. Some of you got it wrong. But I do see right answers in there. So someone won. So yeah, I'll let you pick it, announce it in the chat, and then and there you go. So the next little giveaway is the, one thing I forgot. Everyone who watched to the end is going to get a downloadable guide. It'll be a recap of the webinar and kind of like a step-by-step guide on how to do this to build a list and make money. So if you're here now, you will absolutely get that. And then next, the iPad giveaway. So we do iPad giveaways periodically. We do them, roughly once a month or so. And we have one coming up. And I would like you to win it. So here's how you enter. Just give me some feedback. So tell me in the chat, actually give me some honest feedback. Let me know, was this presentation worth your time? Did you learn a little something? Did you get some value out of it? Because whether you bought or not, I still hope that I passed on some useful information, some inspiration, something of use, something of value to you. So let me know how I did on that front. Did I pass along something good and useful and valuable to you? I hope I did. So tell me in there. And if not, that's cool. I want you to be 100% honest. If you've got some critiques to give me, please do so. But just all I ask is, don't be a hater and don't throw tomatoes and stuff at me. Instead, tell me what I could have done better, right? So if you got criticism, just tell me what I could have done better, because I want this feedback to understand how I can do a better job for you next time. That's how I use this feedback. And I really love to see, it helps me see how good of a job I'm doing on these presentations like this. So pop those in there now, and they qualify you to be in the iPad giveaway. And let's see, and I'm going to leave the chat open for a couple of minutes so that you can pop those in there. And I do see some coming in now. Okay, cool. So Neil says he certainly got a lot of value. In fact, he bought. I think he had some other program he was interested in buying, and he bought this instead. So thank you, Neil. I'm glad to hear that, and welcome. I'm glad you joined us. And then, okay, cool. Tim says he learned about the 6 reasons entrepreneurs fail and how this system overcomes it. Awesome. Paul says this was an awesome presentation and very useful. Did not know anything about Facebook lead ads. Great to hear that, Paul. Eric says, another really good presentation, exclamation point. Really like you demoing the email software tonight. Cool. I'm glad I got a chance to demo it. So glad you got value. Naresh said, I did learn and was following an old method without success, and I'm excited to try this new method. Awesome. Douglas says, Bill is always kind to answer questions even after his informative seminar. Yes. Thanks, Douglas. Yeah, I like to do that. I think the Q&A is valuable. And, while it does make the webinars take longer, I think it does provide a little extra value for the people that need it. So thanks for that. Bill says, good value. David says, yes, very smart marketing. Robert says, of course. This course did open my eyes in many ways. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Robert. Ryan says, every time I come on Bill's webinars, I learn something new, a new tool, a new method that I can use in my marketing. Thanks. Well, you're welcome, Ryan. Let's see there here. I'm looking here. Well, I'm still scrolling, like the chat is going crazy. I'm having a hard time keeping up with everybody. Presentation was great. I think the system is great. Thank you, Charlie. Okay, so Jay, or JP, hey JP, said he learned something he heard about in the past, but didn't realize how to do it, and how to use surveys in a funnel like this. Looking forward to implementing it. Great presentation. Bill is an amazing teacher. Well, thanks a lot, JP. Let's see. Julian says, great value, keeping it really clear and simple. So thank you, Julian. So yeah, when I think this is the Joe or Zhao. I think it might be Zhao. I'm not sure, but sorry for mispronouncing your name. As always, Bill is really a very inspiring teacher and mentor. Gives us awesome value. Bill is always tireless and super nice and patient person. That is thanks and so generous. So thank you. And I apologize even more now for butchering your name. Lynn says, thanks, Bill and the team. As always, Bill over-delivers and creates great products. Thank you, Lynn. Danette says, I'm looking forward to the next one. Or Danetta. Thank you, Danetta. I have some people trying to convince me and bribe me to give them the iPad. Sorry, I can't. I'm not going to put my finger or my thumb on the scale for you, but we're going to draw it soon. So hopefully it'll be you. So Helena says, it's nice that you're already successful, but also genuine in your desire to see others succeed. Thanks to all your years of experience, the presentation was not hype. The tools are real and legit, unlike many other offers out there. Thanks, Bill. Well, thank you, Helena. Okay, cool. Good deal. Well, then I think with that, I'll leave the chat open so you can, if you want to still put in any feedback, you can. But other than that, I think we're going to wrap it up. And I'll do one last reminder. We'll go back one here. We're closing down. So this is it. Jump in before it's too late. Go to the link you see on the screen now. Join us. And if for any reason you need a spot held for you tonight before we disappear out of the chat, speak up now. Let us know in the chat that you're in. Maybe you had a credit card decline, or you're trying to transfer money around, or you need to speak to a significant other. Whatever your reason is, if you're in and you just need your hot spot held, speak up now in the chat. This is the last time, and then you just might get locked out in the cold if you don't. So do that now. And with that, we will wrap it up. So I want to thank my team for helping me out here tonight, especially to Daniel. Thank you so much for your help. Everybody give Daniel a big thanks for all of his hard work, multitasking in the chat. And I think we are done. So, all right. And then especially thank you at home or in your office, wherever you are, for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.